Hector, I'm so glad I've been entertaining the audience. And they've been
I'm here.
waiting eagerly. I know we had a few technical issues. I apologize profusely. But Hector, tell us where you are. I had the privilege already of having a virtual tour, but I'm so excited to share this with our audience. Where are you?
Well, Michelle, today we are at Akalki Retreat, which is located in the Mexican Caribbean in a beautiful place called Bacalar Lagoon, or the Lagoon of Seven Colors.
Bacalar Lagoon, the Lagoon
Correct.
of Seven Colors. Well, I saw some of the colors. Are you going to, well, first of all, tell us why you were there and then show us this incredible place and we'll all be
Absolutely.
meeting you there as soon as I can get there.
Well, basically, we've been helping Akalki for the past years, basically sharing values of this regeneration and wellness approach. And as Arturo, the owner, tells me this very morning, talking with him, he told me, Hector, this is not a hotel. This is not a boutique hotel, not even a retreat. This is a place to heal. Yes, I don't want to see myself as an hotelier at all. I'm someone who is creating experiences to transform people. And that is where we are. Yes. Now the point is beyond that values that actually gives they give lots of answers to the whys and hows of this concept and experience here. It is how to help in terms of international scope. Yes, and actually Akalki as a brand, we are helping them to get more known across the world and also to improve through metrics. Yes, when they say that they are into luxury or regenerative luxury, what it is, what it takes, and why. Yes, what is different, and that is
Yes.
where we are. So it's not only approaching through marketing at all, but through a scientific approach with real metrics, dashboards. That is where we are at the moment. Also with Adrian, the GM, and beyond that, starting by the training, yes, and getting on board the whole team vertically, starting by the very owner, yes,
Yes.
and in the end, you can feel everything. Um, is the soul of the place. Every little detail, the very boat here, it is. Look the color of the water,
The
but if
color
we pay,
is extraordinary.
yeah,
Oh my
when we talk
gosh.
about the boats, it's electric boats. When we pay attention to the different overwater cabins, the natural materials following the ancient Mayan, let's say, art craft and how they used to build all the things
Yes.
to get the isolation with natural material, yes, from humidity and temperature. Beyond that, the way we are pushing and helping a local art and international artists, yes, welcoming them.
Wow.
When we work with our hands in a way, we build emotions and we build different connections with the place when we make use
Yes.
of the hands, right? So they have built here this experience of you come over here, enjoy your place, your time, wellness, but if you actually enjoy these kind of things, go and do it. So there are several workshops available for you if you want to paint or if you want to create. And then they donate that the sculptures. And over here, we can go through a whole walk across the place. I will show you around.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
everything is full with art, real
This
art.
is this is legitimate transformational travel. Again, that term is
Yeah,
has become
I,
greenwashed, as it were, and transformational travel, but this is really what it's about.
look,
Oh my goodness.
and we are in the place with canoeing, with sailing, the water, you've seen it, but also the whole concept. Yes, and they have kept as well the manglers as they were. Yes, everything with quality. I mean, I can tell you all. I mean, this is real luxury, but this kind of luxury,
Yes.
meaning by that wellness. Obviously, we do have all the, let's say, 4 or 5 stars amenities,
Mhm.
um, but with these values behind of connection with nature, connection with the local heritage in terms of culture, you speak to the employees and they are smiling.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, when you turn the road and you start, or you go through the main gate into Akalki, you start already feeling that you are crossing through the jungle to somewhere you don't know where until you get here to
Yeah.
this lagoon. And look, I will take you for a little. See?
Oh my goodness, the water, the color.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually it is quite an experience. Also, with cenotes, probably lots of you know what it is, but these cenotes are sweet water and like caves and everything in Yucatan Peninsula. Everything is water underneath, underground. It's beauties of nature, let's say, yeah. And here there's this additional value that you can enjoy cenotes in the jungle, but also inside the lake. And they look like holes inside the lake, and you see a whole cycle with dark blue water, and it's because of the depth. Yes, and it's
Ah,
quite
yeah.
it's quite impressive actually. You go canoeing or something, and suddenly it looks like you are in the middle of a huge hole
Oh
in the
my
lake,
gosh.
and you see nothing. You look down and you see absolutely nothing. And well,
Uh,
basically, coming back to your first question, this is the places that we love with passion. This is the places that we keep on helping across the globe. As you already know, already really thankful, already present with our team in 14 countries after these 25 years of learning. Yes, and working for others, as you already know, Michelle.
yes.
And basically, this is what we do. We build all the management system, providing dashboards and metrics to actually get into something like this, but avoiding greenwashing, actually showing colleagues and showing that actually it is possible, being profitable, it is possible, growing, but with this kind of experiences. And everyone is welcome, yes? I'm from Regional Luxury. Basically, our goal is showing that it is possible. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
As you know, this is not only our sole activity. We come from feet on the ground, owning also companies aside, and this is purely educational and social approach. Luckily, through the years, lots of people are coming on board more and more. Uh, let's say luxury boutique hotels and retreats, very well-known brands also joining us. So we feel proud of that. But there are
Yes.
still lots of things to do, lots of things to do because our business model is impacting and getting close to local people, not going to international stands or shows, which is always great and
Yeah.
actually needed in our industry. But we go with our own rhythm and impacting locally from one island to another, let's say, yes, from one family to another. Basically, that's it.
It's not it. There's so many more places you showed me that you have not showed our audience yet. Can you walk through the show them the signs and the ayahuasca temple, and are you
Yes,
too far
indeed.
away from it?
No, no, no. Actually, let's say maybe 100 meters. I mean,
And
I just keep
and
on walking.
the tea service and
Yeah,
everything is
yeah,
so thoughtful. They have their own botanical garden and they
yeah. There are
harvest their own
lots
tea.
of lots of
So
different natural
yeah,
ingredients, and you
yes,
can
natural
actually,
ingredients.
yeah, you can take your home back, as you see here. Yes, and
Oh, your
you
own
open.
bag. Okay.
Yeah, you choose actually the ingredient that you want to try, and they grown it here at the back, the garden, and they explain as well what is for or the benefits. And same with the honey. There is something
Yeah.
also interesting to learn about the honey. It's from an unique bee type without a string. And this kind of bee, it was already grown by the ancient Mayans. So actually,
Oh,
let's say that
wow.
from the organoleptic approach, the let's say the benefits of this honey are the same, very rich,
Yeah.
but that bee without a string. And it's funny.
Wow.
This kind of thing, we don't have that in Europe. for example.
Yeah.
So it's something that I also love to learn, comparing coming from Europe into the Caribbean, or even when we go to Southeast Asia, it's absolutely different backgrounds.
Yes.
And, cultural differences are really enriching. Look, showing you here.
You're frozen. I think he'll come back. You'll come back to us, Hector. I think you went outside of the
The
range of,
materials
oh, there
are
you're back. Okay.
local materials, but
Ah,
with this volcano sand and some other nopal gel, a real ancient mixture. Yes, already used by the ancient Mayans. So actually, it does work. It looks like um, like modern actually when you look at it. But when you pay attention to the materials they've used, it's absolutely amazing. And they have brought the sand from one Mexican volcano really far away and other things. So actually, this is something to learn about. Yes, beyond hotel management, beyond industries, beyond profits, is something really interesting to know, and also experiencing how people love to get involved to this kind of
yeah,
concept. Look, Michelle, this
exactly.
is this is what you were talking. The gardens,
Oh, yes, beautiful.
you see. So actually, also those are more cabins facing the lake. Yeah. Actually, we are
Yeah,
not that far away from Belize border. This is the Mexican Caribbean, but it's not that far, so that we can locate where we are. Over
yeah.
here, if we jump into another concept, more into the ancient or Southeast Asia feeling, with holistic massage, holistic wellness, they call it. And you can also at the end visualize the ayahuasca temple for the Mayan culture or traditions
Hmm.
over there. And if we pay attention to this part, what I show you, it says breathe, yes, or little
Yes, it's
details. Everything
beautiful.
is for creating the experience.
Very intentional. Everything, every detail is
Every
so
detail.
intentional. It's lovely. Yes.
Very respectful with the roots. Very, very respectful with the environment and nature. I show you as well these geologists will love this for sure. It's very unique worldwide, beyond Bacalar, beyond the lagoon and the cenotes, is
Hmm.
something called stromatolitos, which actually they are alive rocks. Yes, from prehistoric times. They look like stones or rocks, but they are actually alive, and they filter or they clean the water, yes, through natural methods. Now look at it. If you look at them, it looks no interesting at all. It is actually
Yeah,
alive. That is alive, and you cannot touch it
that's
because it
amazing.
takes millions years.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and that's why
The
the pureness of
water
this water,
looks like
or that's
that.
why this water, yeah. And as
Yeah,
you
so
see,
clear.
everything is protected. Hmm. So as you see, this place, Arturo, the owner, I mean, it's an amazing guy. And this is what we love as well, meeting these kind of people
Yes.
across the globe, feeling
Mm,
proud of, their heritage and trying to protect it. Yes,
right.
there are lots of challenges here when you compare through what is going on with big hotel chains. Luckily, there's a global movement into beyond sustainability, let's say. Yes, because we actually can generate profit, but generate a net positive impact. Yes, and that
That's
is where
right.
we are. Yes, but we focus on family-owned companies, boutique hotels, retreats, holistic centers as this one, because in our opinion, they actually build a legacy. Yes,
Exactly.
and
And these
actually
are
they, yeah,
the,
yes,
excuse me, hold on. I was just going to say that these are the types of people that you're always going back to values. They truly care. I mean, the effort that it takes to build a place like this and the ongoing commitment, and then to their people and the community. And
Hmm.
it's no small undertaking, you know, it's
Not at all.
every aspect of a business doing it in a way that very few people care enough to actually execute on this kind of big
Correct.
dream. People talk about it and they use it in their
Yes,
marketing, but how many people are actually doing it on a daily basis?
exactly. And that is something we need to be aware of. And actually, if we
Yes.
talk about sustainability, we should be aware actually that it is not only about plastics. Yes. Or if we talk about
Right.
biodiversity, it's not only about protecting whatever species or whatever.
Yeah.
We can actually take responsibility and setting goals, clear goals of benefit impact. We can do that. At personal level, I think equally that you do it at home and you look after your
Yes.
family and you look after your place, how clean it is, how profitable are your family, from the economical approach. As a global family, yes, or as a global world, as a global park, yes, we might
Right.
have some kind of sensibility. And I think, well, this is like vision or dream, yeah, but in the end there are certain feet on the ground and facts behind that we need to set a vision if we actually want to move in the right direction, and that is for real.
Yes.
Yes, so we
Yeah.
set a vision and then walk into that. So it's not dreams,
Mhm.
it's actually goals. Now we
Yeah.
want to achieve that. I know we have idealistic scenarios,
Hmm.
unreal, yes, but we walk in that direction. That is the thing. Now, challenge, and people in the audience may say, okay, but how do we do it? And how much is it going to cost? Yes, is it worth?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it needs to be rooted on values. If you don't
Yeah.
want, it does not matter. If you don't
That's right.
trust, it does not matter. That I show you how good or how many benefits you might find from sustainability if you really don't care about the environment and people.
Exactly.
That clear.
Yeah.
Now, if the question
You,
is, I do care, can I do it better? Yes. Second question, can I do it better? Is it going to be profitable? Yes, but not from one day to another. Short term, we set goals and we will get certain benefits. And then long term, we set other goals and we will get into higher benefits as well. Yes. But that is actually
mm,
having an open-minded but set on values. About skills and management or challenges from the management approach, yes, it is much more challenging. It is
mhm.
much more difficult. People used to say, okay, Hector, or to the Regenera Luxury team in other places, what is the return of the investment? I say, okay, what investment are you going to make?
Right. Of course.
Yes, and now,
It's
and what is the
yeah.
impact on this? And I say, on what? I mean, if you expect to invest $5,000, $10,000, and impacting 20% on an EBIT of $2 or $3 million, I say hello. I mean, feet on the ground. Harry Potter is not here. Yes.
Well, it's
Now,
it's like it's like committing to get in shape, right? Like how much are you investing? Do you want just your biceps to look good, or do you want your heart, do you want your whole
so
body to be
exactly.
thriving? Yeah,
The
it's
the point here, Michelle, is that they or we try to avoid greenwashing, but
yeah.
also on the other side, sometimes they are promoting greenwashing because of the lack of knowledge or because trying to avoid making an investment because they still feel it's an overcost, and that is
Yeah, for
basically,
sure.
I do understand the
Hmm.
point, and that is where we are
Hmm.
showing, leading by example, or showing that we are there, that it is possible, educating, offering trainings, and that is why we start by the training to the local employees or the hotel manager, or everyone is welcome to do that. Also auditors,
Hmm.
professional colleagues, people here and the audience willing to actually discover about regeneration and what regenerative luxury is and what it brings on the table. We do have that trainings available, yes, and welcome, yes, to keep on
This
growing.
the
Because,
and this sorry, I was just going to say this is available for
Yeah.
everyone, but it's
Yes.
not for everyone. It's for the people,
No.
like you said, that really do want to learn more. No one
Correct.
can understand to the degree that you do because of the extent of your education and awareness and
Mm.
exposure. But the people that want to learn, they're curious, like, how do I just be a better steward of my business? How do I impact people? How do I truly transform my staff? And you know where it starts? You have to transform yourself. And then that
Yes,
trickles down, and that is through education.
it
So
is.
it's
In the
available
end,
to everyone. Yeah.
it is available to anyone. And when we are in, let's say, a pure professional ecosystem, just paying attention or visualizing only the financials, it is worth also. So
Yes.
even from the financials and investment approach, it
Hector, I don't know if you can hear me, but you froze again.
this is something
Oh,
to be
you're
aware
back.
of. Yes, but I will say, Michelle, that in the end, it's about. It is not that difficult. I mean, this is the direct message to the.
Hector, you're cutting out quite often. I think you're out of range of Wi-Fi.
That we are doing something and showing with credibility and trust to the world, people who don't know us yet, or people who do not know about our location, that actually we are doing something different and our best.
Right.
Yes, that is the whole thing, but that is not the core. Yes. Um, and the point here is that if you want to jump on board, you are welcome, and there is a way. Second
Yes.
key message here: financials or investment. We are as NGO on this. Again, we just get in contact to us and we will find a way
Yeah.
to bring on board and to make it possible. That is, we are growing the baseline. This is a global movement of people, professional people,
Mhm.
and tourists and lovers, hoteliers and owners willing to promote this kind of luxury. Yes, not only in islands and the Caribbean, but also in ancient villas, old palaces in Europe, castles
Yeah.
in Southeast Asia, up in the mountain. So it's not only that. Now it happens that I am here located. That's why you feel this kind of experience, but there are much more behind. Yes,
Mhm.
that is
And
another key
more
point.
coming too. Yes.
Yes, correct, correct, correct. So it is. So today, as you said, Akalki retreat in Bacalar Lagoon.
Yes.
This amazing, and it's really big. It's about 8 kilometers. Yes,
Oh my
it's not a little
gosh.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
No,
really
no.
big.
It's
And there's
yeah.
lots of stories here. Look, also interesting thing for, I love this stuff, learnings. Over there,
Yeah.
that is like island, and old times, the old pirates coming from Belize, that is in the other side, they used to open like, let's say, little corridors artificially, yes, or very little ones, so that the boats were going through the mangler, getting to this part of the Mexican Caribbean because of the city, and getting whatever treasures and stuff and over here, and then going back, and nobody knew actually the way, because over there everything is a mess of little islands and mangler. Yes, but
Oh my gosh.
if you keep on crossing over there 1 kilometer or something, then you go to the border of Belize. So this is
Oh my
old
gosh,
stories, as you
Hector,
see, with
this is so
old pirates.
I know. Well, we
Yeah,
are stories. That's what we are. And these
yeah,
properties are made up of stories. And anyone who's watching, thank you for your patience with the technology here. This
pleasure.
was a very spontaneous, impromptu connection. And Hector,
Yeah,
you kind of came in and out a few times, but the majority of time it was wonderful. And I appreciate
all right.
so much you continuing to come on from all these marvelous locations. We were hoping to speak with the owner manager for a moment, but he's in a meeting. So
Yeah,
we'll take a video. Perhaps you can take a video and I can share that with everyone or tag it onto
absolutely.
this. at a later
For sure.
time. Okay, God bless you. Thank you. Enjoy. I'll be there in 10 minutes, I think,
All right.
if
Thank
I
you very
could.
much.
Okay, bye.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye.